everyone, and welcome back for another video. So today, I don't know what is it with me and like finding all these interesting cop videos, but this one is another white cop, and actually a female white cop, and a white male cop, and a black family that got pulled over, apparently for seeing the little kid in the back bouncing around without a safety belt. So let's go ahead and watch this travesty take place, shall we?
How you doing? Do you have a driver's license on you?
Why is no one buckled up in this car?
I better put on y'all seatbelt. Y'all already
That's
know
the reason
that.
why we pulled you over.
Yeah,
This little kid was bouncing around in the back. Who's mom?
Me? Oh, talking about him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her baby.
Do you not see him just sit? Are we careless that we don't care that he's...
I care if there's people that doing something. We put that there. I care.
What about mom for this child?
Oh, that's her.
Mom for both children?
How old are you?
He's autistic. He's 11.
11. And how old is he?
3.
He should actually be in a booster seat. Are you guys headed... Where are you guys headed?
To Mr. Willie's shop.
Where's the booster seat at?
It's at home.
Do you have your ID on you, ma'am?
How do you spell your first name?
What they gonna give me a ticket for? I don't need no ticket.
Ma'am, how do you spell your first
Hold on, you
name?
don't have to holler at me, sir. It's the way to talk to me.
How do you spell your first name? I'm gonna ask you one more time, ma'am.
How do you spell your name, ma'am?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? All right, step out of the vehicle. Ma'am, step out of the vehicle now.
All right, I'm going to stop it really quick. See, this is the kind of stuff where, black people get pulled over and they feel like, cops are racist or something like that. But it's like, no, first of all, they care more about your infant, well, not infant, but toddler son who's 3 years old bouncing around without a car seat than you do. Number one. 2, he asked you pretty decently at first, how do you spell your name, ma'am? And then she ignored him completely. And then he asked her again. Then she says, whoa, you don't have to holler at me. Like, you ignored him the first time. And so he spoke up so that you can hear him. It's not that he was yelling at you. He just wanted to make sure you heard him. And then you proceed to tell him that you don't know. If you just comply, then you won't have any problems. But we're going to go ahead and see what acting like an a-hole to cops gets you.
I said step out of the vehicle.
I'm not getting out of the car. Do my ID.
All right, you stepping out, willingly or not? You can give her the ID. You're still stepping out of the car, ma'am. Step to the rear of the vehicle now.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it. What you gonna knock me up for?
Nobody said you're getting locked
Okay,
up.
well, you don't have to tell me because I ain't got no gun. So don't text me. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand right. Do not
Yeah.
text me. Ain't nobody doing this to y'all.
Put your purse away from you. Put your purse down. Ma'am, stop walking away from her.
You know what? The way she sounds, the height, the size of her and everything, doesn't she kind of remind you of someone?
You ain't gonna take me down, man. You ain't gonna take me down, man. Hold on, why am I doing
Put your hands against the car.
Who do you think you are, man?
I don't know who y'all think.
65 stars additional units. Man, step away. Step to the front of the car. Stay there. Close the door. Get in this. Step to the front of the car. Step to the front of the car.
What I'm doing? Yeah.
Step to the front of the car.
What I'm doing? Yeah. What you lock me up for? What? Ain't nobody want to down? Yeah. Go tell them to down. What am I doing? Yeah, put it on Facebook. Thank you, baby. Yeah.
Please put it on Facebook, co-resisting.
Ma'am, I'm going to
Let go
hand
of
this to
that.
your mom.
Okay, but what you doing about the people who wanted it?
2-4. We got one resisting. She's 26 now.
Hand
Hand me that bag. Step to the front of the car, man. Hand me that bag right there. She tossed in here.
All right, so what happened was she was walking around to the back of the car and then proceeds to walk away from the cop after he tells her to just put the bag down in front of you because she could be easily pulling out a weapon. He's just looking to protect himself at that point. She didn't want to listen. So then she walks around and tries to throw her bag back in the car. And then that's when she gets detained. Not even, I don't know if she's getting arrested at this point, but she's being detained. They probably have every right at this point to arrest her because she certainly has resisted. And it's like, it didn't even have to get this far. You have an attitude, you're mad at the cops because, first of all, you guys are riding around without seatbelts, which is obviously against the law. Second of all, you proceed to act dumb when he's asking you simple questions like, how do you spell your name? Because you probably have one of those ghetto names where it's like, I don't know, charisma or something like that, and nobody knows how to spell that. It's like some made up names from the hood. So he asks you how to spell it, and then you get an attitude about that, and then you say you don't know. So now all this is happening. And you know something? She obviously has a kid. And all I can say to her baby daddy is this.
Baby, you got it bad, you got it bad. Oh, you got it bad when you're stuck.
I'm just saying.
Come on now. One lady, come on. I know my business. Y'all act like I'm a...
We have yet another woman out here with giant arms. I swear, what are y'all taking? Steroids? Like, why is everybody that gets arrested... I don't know if it's just the angle of the camera or what, but it makes their arms just look super huge. Like, I don't know. If I'm the only person who notices that, leave me a comment. Tell me what y'all think.
Radio turned off or something. She turned my radio off.
All right. Who is she? Because I got two different IDs.
One is mom and one is her.
Okay.
But I had to drop her on the ground.
All right. What is your name?
Because you read it, it says Shanika Green. Okay, one of my ID and one of my license. That means the other is five.
We're going to take this one to jail too.
What you going to take me to jail for? I didn't do nothing. I don't have nothing. Yeah, what you going to take me to jail for? I don't do nothing.
It's called obstruction.
She is talking a million miles a minute. I don't even know how they're understanding a word that's coming out of her mouth. Like, to be honest, because that is just insane.
I'm upset. I didn't do nothing. I was just talking my hand on the guy telling me what up.
Listen, Miss Griggs, will you spread your legs apart for me?
Hey, go ahead and take her back to the front of the car so she can get her searched.
Ma'am, will you spread your legs for me a little bit?
It is for it, man.
Okay,
I don't have nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. What you locking me up for? Because I think the truth. Yeah, her side, yeah. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. I don't like how I don't like how he talks to me.
That's mom. She's driving.
In
the car. Let's get in the car.
For what?
Ma'am, let's get in the car.
For what? What you got to lock me up? Look, you don't got to grab me like that, man. You don't got to grab me like that. Okay? Yeah, come on. You don't have to grab me like that because that shit hurt. Yeah.
Can I get him?
Hold it. Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, you don't take that minute phone because I got now. Move. Ain't nobody doing that to y'all. Y'all get on like that. Don't talk shit. You got it.
Have a seat. Griggs, have a seat.
Okay, let me get in. Let me get in. Move. Bad. Let me get in. I don't need y'all to tell me to get in the car. I know how to get in the car.
Have a seat.
Okay, I'm finna get in there. Can you bad? I will get in the car. Yeah, like I'm finna run. What the f*** I'm gonna run for? I know how to get in the car. Yeah, y'all finna get her to ticket, not me.
And you know something? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. The only reason this didn't go even worse is probably because she is a woman. Well, we think. I mean, I'm assuming she is. She has a kid. So, I mean, that would probably make her biologically a woman. She's just got some very masculine characteristics. But anyway, had this been a guy, I'm pretty sure he'd have been snatched out of the car, been thrown against the vehicle. You know, guy cops tend to manhandle, you know, other men. But female cops, you know, the female cop has been nothing but cool the whole time. She was like, please step out of the car. You know, please open your legs so that I can, you know, check your pockets and everything. Now she's leading her to the car. You know, get into the car. She's not yelling at her, nothing. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. Just a handful in a handbasket for no reason. And the only thing that is saving her from being, again, physically abused by these cops is the fact that she's female. Because any guy acting like this, we've seen the videos, they end up like straight smushed into the cement, thrown up against the car, slammed. They might even have some blood or a bruise by the end of it. She's lucky. She's lucky. These cops were very patient with her. Very.
Yeah, I'm not the driver.
Ma'am, I'll put you in handcuffs, all right?
Okay.
Hey, buddy, come here.
Me? Yes, ma'am. What I do?
You might have a one, I guess.
Now, apparently the mom, her mother is being arrested now too because she has warrants. Like, you can't make this up. Y'all are just riding around dirty. And with kids, like, this is terrible for these children. Like, this is just awful for them to have to experience and see. You got a 3-year-old, an 11-year-old who's autistic from what they said, watching grandma and mom be arrested. Just peachy.
I just what my paper for. But I gave you white paper. Because they said that I don't have no warrant.
Hold on just a second. You're being detained right now. You're not under arrest right now. So we can figure it out, okay? Listen, Miss Griggs, listen real quick to me. Hold on. Listen to me about your kids.
Yeah.
Listen, your mom might have a warrant.
Okay.
So she's saying she knows you and the kids. Do you want to let your kids? If you don't, then
My mama just came and got me yet.
you're just being detained.
They lock me up because I'm just speaking the truth. Come on now. Because my son want to know what country. I stay around the corner, you just going to take a club right now.
We'll find out if they say they won't take you.
Yeah, because
So if they say they're going to take you, then you have to go. But more than likely, they'll say they won't, and you'll be cut loose.
I have a paper for my driver's license
Right.
because I did a defensive class.
But right now, they show you that you have an active warrant for not coming to court.
We was this.
I don't know. But it's out of Spalding.
Yeah, I've cleared everything on,
Okay.
on that.
Come with me. That's your phone? Okay, grab your phone. Come on, buddy. We're going to go over here. Come on, buddy. You know this lady? Yeah. Who is this? Who is that?
Brian, he right here.
Brian? Who is this lady? Do you know her? Yeah. Okay, you can come out and hang with her, Josiah.
You want to get in the car?
The mother was charged with obstructing law enforcement, and the grandmother was issued a few traffic citations and was arrested for pending warrants.
Oh my gosh, that is a crying shame. Just a crying shame. I am so sorry. Like, the only reason that this caught my attention is because this lady, she honestly, I mean, like, this is the real life version of Madea Goes to Jail. I swear. Like, her voice inflection, everything was spot on for me. Height, size, like, god dang. She sounded just like Madea. Anyway, you guys, let's reflect on this. Tell me what you think. Do you think the cops handled this pretty decently? I think they did. They were nice to the children. Nobody got overly aggressive. The woman, the reason she got arrested in the first place is because she had a bad attitude. If you just comply, if you just respect these police officers, they're just doing their job, just like everybody else who gets up and goes to work every day, then you won't have any problems. Is it that hard to buckle your children up? I mean, don't you want your 3-year-old who could easily fly out of every window because they're so small? Don't you want them to be safe? And grandma's driving around with warrants? Like, dog, tell me what you guys think. I've got nothing else to say about it. Thank you for watching. I so appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.